Okay, guys, I have just about had enough with Canada's sort of I don't know humanitarian blather. Um, this is an economics opinion. Okay, how is Canada gonna get out of its quandary with household debt that is that has sort of placed the even the middle class. So let me say that the middle class in Canada are the rich that you Americans talk about. Some Americans refer to the rich, like the spoiled, kind of the cake eating type. In Canada, that's most of the middle class. And I hate to say it, but that's why the title is even in Canada. In Canada, even heroes hate the poor. Because here's what's happening, all right? And they cannot deny this. And they're like, look, we're middle class. We're struggling ourselves, all right? And whatever is left for the poor, they just have to make do. For whatever reason, they got themselves into that situation. Don't believe this guy's bullshit, all right? You work your ass off, you deserve. That is bullshit, buddy, all right? Because at the same time, the snake that is paying your wages is going around the world with a humanitarian blather that has no value. All right. And is if it were a currency, it'd be like Cuban pesos, right? Utterly fucking worthless. Here's what happened, all right? So everybody's asking, property value sky high, right? And like right now, everybody's just a regular person working their way up the ladder. Hopefully, the economy will grow in the future, right? And then your own salary, your own net worth will grow into the current property value of your house, right? And this is impacting the middle class, all right? So all they had to do, right, was just like buy at the top of their limit and then sit at home like me. Wake up, go to work, come home, sit at home like me. Wake up, go to work, come home, sit at home like me. They got everything. They got internet, they got Netflix, they got everything. Except guess what? Guess what? They start using a credit card. They start eating out. They start drinking. They start smoking marijuana. Marijuana is expensive as hell, right? And now, instead of like sticking to that plan, just with credit card debt alone, the payments are more than their income from working. All right. And it's only getting bigger because, high interest rates. All right. So they sort of like kibosh that plan, that life plan of theirs, because they're already underwater. They weren't supposed to be that way. They're supposed to be just like skimming the water, but at least they got a house. But they didn't stick to it, and they overused their credit card, and now they're underwater. All right. So in this current era, the first phase of the plan is the economy will grow through natural resources like it's always grown, right? Mining, steel, oil. Seeing that with like shipments to China, shipments all over the world. In the next phase, you know, and then eventually, the economy will grow like that, and then their personal, like their salary, their net worth will fit into the overpriced house they bought. And then in the next phase, all right, They might inherit the house, but by then everything is much more expensive. But then that gives them like sort of like a leg up, because the next phase involves sort of like ideation and innovation, you know, research and development, how to fix the environment, um, new laws pertaining to copyright and internet censorship, all those things, you know, that can make, you know, millions of lots of money just through talking, right? And so that's the next phase of Canada's economic growth. But so what you're gonna do is you're gonna, after the resources, right? You're gonna take the lump sum of your house, because by then everything else is so much more expensive, and you can put it down towards like a newer house that's even more expensive. And that sounds great, except they're already underwater. So what's happening is, who is bearing the brunt of like all this stuff is the poor. I don't mind so much if Canada's like, we need austerity, like Europe or something. We need austerity. We need like some kind of international aid. All right. But they're not saying any of that thing. They're going around with their blather saying everything is okay. Everything is okay. Now, yes, you're right. You know, your sister, your brother, whatever, entitled to their hard work, their house. Except, man, as a hero of Canada, like your peers are going around the world with this empty blather about humanitarian, like, you know, do-gooder that's like totally devoid of any substance. All right, so it's a total fucking lie. If they were honest, they would declare an international humanitarian crisis in this fucking country. And then you can just focus on your fucking house and your credit card. All right. But instead, they're not doing any such thing. They're going around all over the world teaching people how to run corporations, how to fight hunger, and how to shelter the homeless. Like a goddamn morally bankrupt motherfucker.